I do believe that women have a say. They have the power to choose what they want to be. My name is Elisa Samuel Boerekamp. I was born in the small suburb in Maputo, so-called Shamankulu. And for the very beginning, I knew I want to be an important woman in the society. Because of my grandmom, I was raised for my grandmom while my mother was trying to start a family. So she left me and my sister to live with my grandmom. My grandmom, as well, she was a single mother with a lot of children, let's say my aunties and uncles, and she used to work as well to feed them and the grandchildren and granddaughters. So I always, maybe without knowing it, I always look at her as a role model. And also my mother, because she used, of course, to have another family, but she was the one who worked, because my stepfather, he was, in Africa, it's normally men's so-called businessmen, yeah? While the women go to work. My mother was like that. So she also inspired me to want to be more. I am a judge and also the director of the Judicial Training Institute in Mozambique. When I started my journey in the law school, I faced this first barrier about to be a woman in this world. The first barrier was that the university that I was studying, it's the Catholic University of Mozambique, they were this program where the best students, they could continue the studies abroad in order for them to come back and to be the lecturers of the university. In the first group, it was 3 men, 3 colleagues. I was part of the second group. So they chose 2 men and 1 woman, which one of them was me. And when the director, actually she's a Dutch, she used to live in Mozambique, the pedagogical director, she went to the dean and she showed him the 3 names. Among them, 1 was mine. The dean said, no way, we are not sending women abroad. And my director asked why. You know, it's difficult to deal with women because she will fall in love and she will not want to come back. And therefore, we are not sending women. And this director, Corey DeMoore is her name, she said, no, Dean, we need more, we also need women's teachers or lecturers, professors in this university. She stated like that, to inspire other women. And then I end up traveling to Portugal. I had my license degree in law, and even in Portugal, I went to the Judicial Training School in Lisbon, and I went back to Mozambique to become a judge. So I've been working as a judge for more or less 70 years. When I was back in Mozambique, I was appointed to be a judge in a small district, in Gaza province, where I see my colleague here from Mozambique. I think he's come from Gaza province, which is, of course, it's a patriarchal society with high levels of social, religious, and customer stereotypes. So for that, so I was a small lady. I'm a little bit bigger now. I was 28 years old, without a husband, without children. So in their eyes, I was not fit to represent the judicial power on that district. They used to questioning, how come this government appoint this little lady to become judge. Well, they think the executive is the one who appointed, but it's not like that. And so, as you see, I learned from the very beginning to fight for my place. I don't think women need to fight to have a say or to the certain position. So I worked in that district for 6 years. 6 years. I faced a lot, of course, within the courtroom, or whether exercising my duties as judge president. I faced a lot of discrimination, contempt, and disrespectful treatment. But I believe that if it was not for my strong personality, allow me to say this, I would quit, because I've seen my colleagues also, fellow colleagues, judges, quitting the position because of the criticism, because of this discrimination. So today, in the position I am as a Judicial Training Center director, I have this power to inspire younger candidates to enter the careers to become a judge. So that's why my message today for all of us is that we continue doing our work, what we are doing. It's important to promote an independent judiciary, which includes women, because it's important to have women within the judiciary. Those women can inspire other women, and also, as they were saying, other women's colleagues, to want to be in this position, in the decision-making position for a better society. Because women are also part, they must participate to bring peace, society, and security. Thank you very much.